Hey guys, welcome to the replay. If you are watching the replay, you can still tap for hearts. Hey guys, what's up? What's up? Hi. How are you guys doing today? Let me get my thing on here. Hi. Good to see you guys again. I didn't scope yesterday. I am Lindsay Gramont, the Homemade Mommy, and I blog over at homemademommy.net. You can sign up for my newsletter by texting the word HM News to the number 33444. Hey from Atlanta. Yeah, let me know where you guys are watching from. I would love to hear that. And if you want to follow me, you can swipe from left to right or from top to bottom and click the plus sign to follow me or share this with your followers. This is going to be some great information that I posted on my blog actually a couple of years ago, and I was just showing you a little image of that from the beginning. If you are watching the replay, you can tap for hearts by tapping on your screen. And thank you guys so much for all the hearts. I hope you guys are tapping because we need to get to 5 million so we can do the giveaway. Hey from Charleston. Hey from Amarillo. Hi Rosa. If you are new, please type in the word new. I'm just giving it a minute here to get over 100 folks. And again, if you think this information is going to be valuable, then please share it. Hey from Dayton. Hi newbies. Hi April. What's up, what's up? So if you're new to my scopes, please put a little dash and then your name after your comments so that I can actually address you by name instead of your Periscope handle, which is probably not your name. So thank you, Patty from South Dakota. Yay! Okay, so are you guys wanting to know what this nutrient is that you're missing, that your grandparents were getting in their diet, but that you're not most likely? Do any of you guys know what it is? Anyone want to take a guess? Hi, Lisa from Atlanta. Hey, guys. I'm going to do some more interaction here. I haven't had a real magnesium. No, that's not what we're talking about today, not magnesium. This is one you likely haven't heard a lot about before because it's something that, lard. Hi from Australia. Awesome. Yay, we have someone from Australia watching. Okay, so this nutrient is vitamin K2. Yes, Kaylee, you got it. So most people think that vitamin K is the vitamin that, your little baby gets a vitamin K shot right when they're born. And that is true. That is vitamin K1. There's actually a vitamin K2. Have you guys ever heard of this? Yes, there is. It's very different. Exactly. Muy diferente. Exactamundo. Go Kaylee. She knew exactly what I was going for here. So if you've never heard of vitamin K2, I want to introduce you to a book about it. And I'm going to repeat it at the end, but I'm going to show you guys a link to it right now. I'm going to point my phone over there. Let me click on it here. So on Amazon, there is a great book. Let me just turn this is going to be harder to do than I had planned. Let me turn my phone around. But I want you guys to be able to snap a photo of this. So it's vitamin K2, and the author is Kate. I don't know how to pronounce that last name, but if you guys just snap a photo of this right now, you can head over to Amazon and grab that book. So I'm going to turn around again. Okay, there. So you don't get a nose shot. Okay, so vitamin K2. That book opened my eyes to a number of things that I didn't know before. So what is vitamin K2 in a nutshell? It is a fat-soluble vitamin, similar in the same family as vitamin A and D and E. It has a role to play in many aspects of our health, including fertility, fetal development, cardiovascular health, and bone health. So why is it so vital? We need vitamin D to absorb calcium, and vitamin D doesn't really have the job of telling the calcium where to go. So if you're taking calcium supplements, then if your body is confused about where that calcium should go, where do you think it's going to go, guys? Where do we not want calcium in our bodies? Anyone have a guess here to type in where we don't want calcium in our bodies? Type it in. Come on, guys. Where do we not like calcification? Waiting. I don't see any comments. Our arteries. Exactly. We don't want calcium in our soft tissues and in our arteries. But if we just take calcium and we are missing K2, then we don't have the nutrient that tells the calcium where to go, which is in our bones. We want the calcium to go into our bones, right? That's kind of the point in taking a calcium supplement. So if you don't have K2, then you are going to end up with calcium in all the wrong places. So this is a key secret to heart disease and to other issues that we have. So we're left with brittle bones, we're taking a lot of calcium and we're putting it into our soft tissue. Not a good idea. So apparently K2, and there's a lot of new research on it, it's really a vitamin that we didn't know that much about up until recently. The book explains the timeline, but I think most of the studies done on this vitamin have only been about the past maybe 20 years. So, and a lot of it just recently. They're still doing a lot more research on it, but it is believed that there is a, something in this vitamin that tells the calcium where to go in our bodies. So that's huge. The other interesting thing about K2 is for fetal development. So if you do not have K2 in your diet, when you are pregnant, your child in the womb will, they will experience what's called premature calcification. So their nasal cartilage and their pelvic area will end up being more narrow. It will fuse more quickly, so they'll end up with more of a narrower face, and their sinuses will not be properly spread out. Their teeth won't, their jaw won't have the right structure to fit all of our teeth. So it kind of makes you wonder about whether crooked teeth are because of, our genes or because of this nutrient. So something to think about. You can look into that a little more in this book and also look at Dr. Weston A. Price's research. Back in the 1930s, he had some theories on this and felt that there were some missing nutrients in some in American people, and was looking at traditional people to see what might have been the problem. And while he didn't discover K2, it was discovered much later, he had a feeling that there was some kind of nutrient missing. So if we don't have a well-formed face, and we have narrow face, then that's going to lead to crooked teeth, mouth breathing, sinus issues, and if we have a narrow pelvis, obviously that can lead to issues later on for our girls in not being able to give birth easily. So huge one to look into. Are any of you guys kind of mind blown right now? I was when I read this. So what did our grandparents, where did they get this? Why did they get it and we are not getting it right now? First, they weren't afraid to eat fat. How many of you guys out there are still afraid to eat fat? We've been told for so long that saturated fat is bad for us. They did not grow up on a low-fat diet. They ate plenty of fats, and maybe it wasn't your grandparents. Maybe some of you are pretty young out there, but I know my grandparents ate a lot of fat. They don't now because they've been told that it's not good. But any cookbook prior to 1950 would have had a lot of fat in it, a lot more than we do now. If you ever look at an old cookbook from the early 1900s, there will be recipes for roasts that are layered in suet beef fat. There are tons of recipes with lard, exactly. So chicken wrapped in bacon, we have all kinds of those things that kept the meat moist. Fat adds flavor. It helps to ensure that you are full. So you want to be a fat burner, not a sugar burner. K2 is a fat-soluble vitamin. You can take all of the vitamin D and K2 and A and that you want, but if you're not eating fat in your diet, you're not going to be absorbing those vitamins. So if we remove the fat, we remove the K2. That's the first thing. The second thing is they ate milk, meat, butter, cheese, and eggs from pastured animals. Animals that are eating grass and bugs are different kind of animals than the ones we have now that eat corn and soy. Why? So K2 is only present in grass-fed animals. I'm going to say that again. K2 is only present in animals that eat grass and bugs. Chickens eat all the bugs and grass and things that are outside, right? They aren't supposed to be fed inside in, a room just being fed corn and soy. And they're fed GMOs, exactly. So as we moved animals off the pasture into confinement feeding, we lost an important source of vitamin K2. 99% of all land animals eaten or used to produce milk and eggs in the U.S. right now are factory farmed. So unless you seek out grass-fed animals, you are missing you're missing that vitamin K2 source. So if you're not eating fat and you're eating you're eating animals fed on grains and soy, then yeah, you're not getting it. Third, they ate liver weekly. How many of you guys eat liver once a week? You can't see me? I don't know. Can you guys see me? Some people are saying they can't see me, but some of you are saying that you can. Yep, okay. Well, I don't know. Go out and come back in. No? No? Yes? Everybody's saying no. Go out and come back in, guys. I don't know what to tell you. So, yeah, liver. How many of you guys are eating liver? Never. Some of you are probably not. No. But did your grandparents eat liver? Did your grandparents or your parents eat liver every week? Okay, yes. So that liver is very high in K2. We've been told that liver is terrible for us, but really when you think about it, when a lion goes and kills an impala, what are they going to eat first? They eat the liver, they eat the heart, they eat all the organ meats. They leave the lean muscle meats for the scavengers. So think about that. Liver is now completely out of vogue and completely repugnant to many of you. Many of you guys in here were saying yuck, yuck, yuck. But liver is a great source of vitamin A, D, and K2, guys, okay? So if you are eating factory farm liver, then probably not such a good source. You want to get grass-fed liver. If you are not used to eating liver, remember, it's not like eating a chicken breast. When you eat liver, you only need a little bit, okay? Like 1 ounce or 2 ounces of liver. Wonderful, exactly, with butter and fried onions. So delicious, right. So the lean muscle meat does not have a lot of these dense nutrients. When you talk about nutrient density, you got to go for the organs, folks. Once a week, if you feel that you cannot eat liver, you will learn to love it, I guarantee you, but pâtés are good, or you can freeze the liver and cut it up into little pieces and then just take it frozen like a pill. Or you can mix it in with other things. There are tons of recipes out there for mixing liver into chili or into pasta sauce or into all kinds of things. So you only need a little bit. You can also buy the desiccated liver capsules that's like a powdered liver, and you can dump that into a pasta sauce or something like that as well so that your kids get the nutrients. Beef or chicken, equally as good. I love chicken liver better than beef liver. It's my personal preference, but I will eat either. Fried chicken livers, yum, guys. Okay, that is a real chicken nugget, and I have a good recipe for those on my blog. Okay, 4, they ate fermented foods. How many of you guys eat sauerkraut or drink kefir? How many of you guys actually eat real raw cheese? Gouda or brie or any of those kinds of cheeses. That's a fermented food. There are specific strains of bacteria that produce the vitamin K2 in fermented foods. So specific cheeses like Gouda or brie, for example, even from dairy which is not grass-fed, will be a good source of vitamin K2. Sauerkraut contains some vitamin K2 as well. Yay! So the highest concentration of K2 found anywhere on the planet is actually not in liver or not in any kind of animal food at all. Vegetarians can just get just as much K2 from a food called natto, which is a fermented soybean. So I've heard it's pretty nasty. I've never tried it, but if you're a vegetarian, you can get a really high amount of K2, and it's traditionally eaten in Japan. It's called natto, N-A-T-T-O, and it's like some really gross looking fermented soybeans. You can Google that. I don't know where you can get it locally to you, but if you're a vegetarian and you want K2, you can do that. So what should you do now? There would be a little bit of K2 in raw milk from pastured cows for sure, but just a small amount. You're going to get the most in pastured eggs, Gouda cheese, and liver and grass-fed beef, but kind of in a smaller amount. There's actually a great chart for the content of the K2 in the book I just showed you guys at the beginning of the scope. And if you are curious about that, you can watch the replay. So here are some places you can get K2. Get some ghee, some grass-fed ghee, G-H-E-E. Again, I have a post on my blog about ghee, so if you just Google ghee and homemade mommy, you'll find that and can understand what that is. But that is a great source for K2. That's basically like liquid butter. It's delicious. Natto, you can purchase natto spores if you want, if you're a vegetarian. You can make cheeses, eat Gouda cheese, and you can get grass-fed butter, and then all the other things I just told you, liver, pastured eggs. Yeah, butter oil is ghee, basically. And then another new place, so the reason I'm doing this scope today is there's another new place you can get some K2. And it's probably in an unlikely source that you guys don't know about, but it's in the New Young Living Master Formula. Sorry, I have a little bit of a glare on there. So I just got this today. I ordered it like yesterday. I really wanted to get it quickly. But the new Master Formula from Young Living actually has vitamin A, E, and K2. So exciting. And it's from menaquinone-7. So that is the type that is found in fermented food. So it's a vegetarian source of K2 in the Master Formula. Yes, I know. And so if you guys don't know about the Master Formula, it's brand new. It literally just came out on the 8th, so 2 days ago. I did next day shipping. But it comes in these little packets, and you get 4 pills that you got to take each morning. This is your like amazing vitamin, whole food supplement vitamin. That is, I mean, I've never taken a daily vitamin in my life because I thought, well, I can get everything from my food, but that's what this is. It comes from food, and it's amazing. So you've got your vitamin A, you've got your vitamin D3, you've got vitamin E, vitamin K2, you've got your turmeric, you've got cardamom, you've got ginger, all kinds of oils in here. And that's what makes us different, right? We've got our oils. And this is completely vegetarian for anyone who has that concern. It has micronized nutrient capsules that has an organic food blend of B vitamins along with chelated minerals. And it includes lycopene and wolfberry powder, all kinds of great stuff. And then it has the phytocaplet, which has the trace minerals. It also has gut flora supporting prebiotics, so not probiotics, but those that actually support what's already in the gut. Acerola cherry, so you're getting that vitamin C. All kinds of, great, powerful fruit and vegetable and herb extracts and blends in there to really help with free radicals in the body. And then you have your liquid capsule that has your oils. So you get cardamom, clove, fennel, and ginger along with turmeric root oil. Guys, we've got turmeric oil in here. We can't buy it separately, but it's in this pill. And the fat-soluble vitamins of A, E, K, and D3 in a liquid delivery, which is amazing. So I am taking this every day now. Make sure you take it with food. All 4 pills. It comes in these little packets that you can use every day. So there you go. If you don't want to eat liver, then you can take this, but I would highly recommend for your children's sake to start incorporating liver or grass-fed butter, grass-fed animals into your diet because K2 is really important. And if you are pregnant, you are thinking of getting pregnant, you desperately need K2 in your diet, definitely. That will help. I mean, if you want to avoid your kid getting braces, then you need to be eating K2 right now if you are planning to get pregnant. You need to be eating a lot of it, and you need to be getting enough vitamin D and vitamin A. Very important. Eat that fat, guys. Do not be afraid of fat, ladies. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Just to recap, we were talking about K2. I explained what it was and how we're not getting it because we're not eating animals from that eat, grass. We are not eating liver. We are not eating fat. We are not eating fermented foods like our grandparents did, and it's very important that we do that. So you guys can watch the replay. You guys can definitely share. If you are new to watching my scopes, you can swipe right now and click on the little plus sign to follow me. And I appreciate all of the hearts and the time you invested listening today about this missing nutrient. Have a wonderful day, everyone. Bye.